We took a week off. It feels like I haven't done that in a while.
Yeah, well, that's because we haven't done it in a while.
Welcome to the CCO Pre-Show for episode 492.
492?
Yes, sir.
Holy shit.
We are here, and we are talking Final Fantasy, brought to you by the wonderful patrons at patreon.com/CCO Podcast.
Whether they like it or not.
And they frickin' better, because I have to endure the Final Fantasy.
Did you go and look at anything or learn any new stuff or talk to any people like I did with Warhammer? So so that you got some stuff? What'd you bring? You have some insights?
Do you count?
No, because you're going to talk to me anyway. That's a no, hey?
Shh. No?
Well, it's a good thing you have me then.
Well, hey, listen, I'm zooming out a little bit, and this is what I've decided how to approach the set is
Okay.
I'm zooming out and saying, does this fit? Does the art or the name of the card or the flavor that it's trying to convey or I know a little bit about Final Fantasy, despite what you may think of me being an expert in Final Fantasy as per last episode of CCO. I know a little bit. And I'm just trying to see, does it connect? And does it feel forced? Or does it feel natural and like it should always be? Like we were talking about last week, Magic, turn-based game.
Yes.
Final Fantasy, turn-based game.
Correct.
Right? So does it fit? Does the art feel like Magic card art? There's a card called Ramen Noodles or whatever. Does that feel like Magic?
No, I saw that today. I was like, man... probably because I haven't played that game. I haven't played Final Fantasy 15.
Okay,
so
15.
When the four dude bros, however many fucking dude bros are in their car on their road trip and they stop at the gas station to buy ramen noodles, I'm not sure that we needed to highlight that in our high fantasy card game. Nevertheless, here we are.
Here we are. And that's fine because maybe that's a cultural piece of Final Fantasy that they wanted to capture or make exciting in Magic.
That's a common.
Which is so it's not exciting at all.
Ramen
I guess
noodles
ramen noodles are not exciting. You can get them at any 7-Eleven.
Here's a question, and you can answer this down in the comments. Do you think that the ramen noodles Magic card is going to cost more than a package of ramen noodles?
Oh,
there we go. Yeah.
Maybe?
Because your immediate thought is to say no. But
it's Final Fantasy.
Yeah, here we are, man.
When we get to our topic tomorrow, which is actually the first two commander decks, we're doing the Esper and the Mardu commander decks.
It's 6 and 14 for
6 and 14. The new Final Fantasy cards are quite expensive.
Yes. Well, they always are.
They always are. And the prices go down and then they go back up. Reference Lord of the Rings.
Yep. Or to be fair, with commander decks especially, the price is always inflated at release. It's very rare you see, especially a face card or a commander card or anything that is even remotely playable, that you see below 15 or 20 bucks.
Here's what I want to do.
And each of these decks has upwards of 25 new cards.
That's actually lots.
There isn't 10. There's 25. There's lots of new cards in these. Lots of them.
Here's what I want to do. I want to avoid sounding like we're being hypercritical or complaining because we're not. This is your shit. This is your jam. And I am along for the ride, but it's also new Magic cards that I can zoom way out and get the broad, wide, sweeping picture of, which is what I like.
You play fucking Magic, dude.
Exactly.
You have
and it's a Universes Beyond set, so it's maybe these cards are good, yet to be seen.
Maybe the flavor wouldn't be a winner for you because you don't know where it comes from, but mechanically you can judge whether a card is good or not. That's not...
Yes, exactly.
Right?
So I want to avoid sounding like we're hypercritical or complaining, especially about price, because the price is going to fluctuate, and probably random monk, random advisor, random like staple card that I just need an extra copy of, like a Swords to Plowshares, like just getting more copies of random copy I need a card of, card I need a copy of, and like powerful creature types that I care about is a good thing. Am I going to play any of the legends? Probably not. Do I care that the mechanics that they build onto Cloud or Titus or whatever his name is?
I think it's Titus. I call him Titus too, because Titus sounds like a fucking venereal disease. That I'm going to be hypercritical about. I'm going to come down hard on names of people and things in this tomorrow's show.
I don't want Titus.
I am, like the hammer of God.
I don't want my hammer to get Titus.
No, you don't.
No.
Nor does anybody. There's a shot for it, but it's very painful. It burns quite a bit.
Oh, does it go up the long way?
Yep.
Ooh. Peanut butter and jelly the long way.
That's right.
I don't want Titus the long way.
How can people enter to win? What should we get people to guess?
Oh, yeah. Okay. I've got this thing. So we are looking at Through the Ages, Final Fantasy Through the Ages. You can find it on Scryfall. It's right on the main page from when you are listening to this.
Yeah, we talked about this last week's show. We didn't know what it was yet. Since then, we have found out that it is reskins of popular Magic cards with established, already existing Final Fantasy art, and they look like you bought them off of Etsy.
Yeah. So, what's your favorite one? Do they feel connected? And do you agree with us and say these look like Etsy or eBay proxies?
I would like somebody in Vegas, let's go down a little bit to that one that we're talking about, this one right here, and come up to me, look me in the fucking eye, and tell me that Search for the Frozen Esper / Nature's Claim is not the laziest goddamn Magic card you've ever seen in your life.
Oh, yeah.
That's a screenshot from the game.
That is screenshot looking. Now,
me and Gary literally got there in the Dufferin Avenue Media Twitch stream last Friday.
Of course, I ain't going to dump on digital or pixel art because we have Magic cards that are exactly that.
And I love pixel art.
We've got basic lands, we've got artifact lands, we've got pixel art Magic the Gathering cards. But that was somebody making pixel art.
Yeah.
Which is an art form. That's a whole genre.
Yeah, it's not easy to do. It's very difficult, and it takes a lot of talent and a lot of time. Whereas this, while somebody did create that in 1995, here it is on a Magic card.
Yeah.
Do I want that card? Yes, I do.
Absolutely, you do.
Yes, I do.
Commander staple, if you will, and art or scene from game you love.
That's right. Yes, I want that card.
There's nothing wrong with what it looks like or playing it or wanting it.
Yep.
Now, which one's your favorite out of all of the, what are they called? Through the Ages.
Through the Ages.
Are you cool with them looking like Etsy proxies?
Yeah.
Do you care that they look hyper digital? Like I'm looking at the Stay With Me Ristic Study. Literally looks like a PlayStation, what? 3? 2?
PS2.
PS2. Or an episode of YTV's early 90s Reboot.
Well, it's better than Reboot.
I don't know. Reboot pretty good. Give me the Reboot Secret Lair.
You haven't watched Reboot in a long time, have you? Did not age well.
No, Reboot did not age well. No.
Yeah.
But this looks like Reboot. If Reboot had aged well, oh, I guess that's Final Fantasy. There we go.
Hexadecimal, once she got all kinky and shit, like that was, did the corset and the thigh boots and everything.
Yeah, give us the Reboot Universes Beyond.
Do they even have Reboot in America? I feel like when I talk about Reboot, lots of my American friends don't know what that is.
I think that they do. They have to. Anyways, let us know your favorite one.
Is it a Ristic Study? Is that what that is?
Yeah, that's what I told you.
You said Stay With Me. I didn't hear Ristic. Jesus, that card's going to cost like $1,000.
250 as of right now.
Oh my god.
They probably come in foil and non-foil. Heaven forbid we find out what the foil ones are worth.
I don't want to know.
As if the foil Weeb Jerk-Off Edition Ristic Studies or the paper mache ones from.
Well, we know what those
Eldraine
cost. They're right here. They're $711 for the Wilds of Eldraine one.
Oh yeah, that's Frickin'
And
lots.
that's the confetti
That's
weed
confetti
foil.
foil. Yeah.
Damn it.
That's fine. It's fine. You know what my biggest criticism is, and again, it's not about the criticisms and the shortcomings and why I don't like it, which is so easy.
No. Well, I mean, it's okay to be critical of something. Like these
but I'm not that critical because I don't fucking care that much.
Yeah.
Because Final Fantasy is not my thing, despite what you thought last week, and me knowing everything about it. That was a weird episode. I'm not that critical of it, but they feel disjointed. Like, what is happening in Stay With Me / Ristic Study? What is that scene? What's happening there?
Titus has just found out that he's a fucking time traveling ghost. Spoilers for anybody who hasn't played Final Fantasy X. And Yuna, that's the lady there, she's real sad because he's gonna go back to the future and she's never gonna see him again.
He's gonna be Marty McFlyer.
Yeah.
Talking about Jules Verne and shit.
Exactly. Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
So that's what's happening there, and she's like, "I want you to stay with me," and then there's a whole thing, and then
I don't know how that picture tells me stay with me, but now I do.
yeah. If you played the game, then you would know.
Now I know. Yeah,
the
exactly.
Scene, right? But
if I don't, it just feels like a weird reboot piece of art. And also, why is it Ristic Study? Now, here's what I think. Here's the higher level zoom way out part of my brain says, this must be an important part of Final Fantasy history. These must be important characters because they are on a very important card.
Both are true. All of those things are correct. Yes.
Okay. I'm going to move down to
this fucking one.
Endwalker / Brainstorm / this picture of what looks like an anime version of the Fellowship of the Ring.
It looks like the anime version of Slipknot because they're trying really hard to be a band and then they're kind of not very good at it. And the band's name is Endwalker. None of this is disjointed. It doesn't make any sense.
Disjointed is the word I would use for it. I don't know what's going on.
And we can be neither of us have played Final Fantasy 14. I don't know what an Endwalker is.
That's what this is from?
Yep.
14?
And
you're such a nerd.
Well, I'm super smart and I can read, so.
Oh, I'm dumb and can't read, so I guess that's why I don't know.
And so, Endwalker is a singular term, but there's 12 people, so what's it referring to? What does it have to do with Brainstorm? I don't understand. I don't understand that one.
11 people.
11 people.
Can't read, can't count, don't know how to play Magic.
There's 12. No, this isn't a guy. Counting this guy.
That ain't a guy.
He looks like he's looking off to the side.
Yep.
And he just cut his face off.
I don't know what that is.
Original piece of art from the Final Fantasy 14 instruction manual was a little bit too wide frame, so they just cut it.
And okay, here's something that you can tell me.
Yes.
Like when we had the D&D manual cover looking Magic cards.
Yep.
We have actual verbatim Final Fantasy manuals and cover art on cards, which I'm sure people will love.
I think that people will be into that. There's a Yuffie, as of this recording, Yuffie and Cloud from the manuals, directly from the instruction manual, are on cards. The cover for Final Fantasy X
what
is
about
Tidus.
This one?
Zidane, I believe, is a manual card.
And that's Regavan. That's like a legit
card. That's a real-ass card.
That's a real-ass card. I'm putting that in a CEDH deck. Zdeno Chara, tallest guy in the NHL, had to get a non-regulation length stick.
Zidane Tribal is a thief that is also a dude that plays in a traveling theater company and steals things.
As if those fucks put tribal in the name of a Magic card. After they just did the whole thing, like the inclusive, we don't want to be saying tribal, we got to say kindred and shit.
What's his name? What's his fucking name? It's not Zidane Tribal like the deck plays all the Zidanes. His name is Zidane Tribal. That's his name. Cloud Strife.
Are there more than just
Tifa
one
Lockhart.
Zidane? Can we make a Zidane tribal kindred deck?
Yes. I mean, you could. There's 4. I think there's 3 or 4 of them. I think.
Well, technically, he's a monkey pirate, so we could. Yeah.
And there's a few concept art ones as well. The Barts, that's directly from the manual. There's a Tara Branford that's Urza, I believe. That's a concept art also from the manual. So, like, then there's scenes from cinematics. There's all kinds of different stuff that are just kind of neat to see. But again, they look like when fans go, I want this to be on my card, and they cut and paste it and they print it off at their house. I can't get over that. I just can't.
You know what you're going to do? Yeah, this going to happen in Las Vegas.
Okay.
And it's going to be awesome.
Yeah.
I just know it's going to be awesome because I've been to enough CCO experiences, believe it or not.
Yep.
Like 100% of them.
Yep.
I've opened enough Magic the Gathering packages of Magic cards.
Sure.
Collector packs.
Yep.
We're going to open them.
We are.
It'll be pretty awesome.
That's going to be super fun.
You're going to open them and be like, wow,
yeah, it's going to be so cool when I get some of these. Because I would like them. I would
what are
certainly
these
play
going to
them.
look like? What is this Titus going to look like in foil? With the clouds and shit?
And the blue and everything. It's going to look really cool.
That's going to be...
It's going to look real fun.
I want to wrap that around a part of my body.
And it's a Thrasios.
Oh,
It's even a real card.
Oh.
That's what's cool. Is most of these are actual really real cards, which is cool.
Didn't even know that. I was just looking at the picture. It's like reading penthouse letters. Never even read
pictures.
It.
Yes.
Just looking at the picture because my friend Brendan found a box of them at the garbage dump. Real story. Real story.
This is a weird pre-show.
Ooh, that's good. That's good. Hey, are you going to collect this lightning bolt?
I'm going to try. I'm going to try and get one. If it's not a bunch of money, I'll probably get one.
Yeah, this is one of the ones on Scryfall that doesn't have a price yet.
Yep.
Lightning bolt, for those who don't know, an instant for red.
3 damage to something.
Thrum
of the Vestige.
Thrum of the Vestige deals 3 damage to any target. Now we know.
It's from Final Fantasy 13, I think. Maybe 12. Yes.
Frickin' doesn't even know.
Not all the way through, though.
Oh.
10 was the last one I finished all the way through. 12 I played most of and then realized I hated it and gave up on it. 13, I realized that the whole first part of the game was just a tutorial level where you ran straight down a hallway and mashed the go button. And I was like, I'm not an idiot, and I also hate everybody in this game, and then I returned it.
Running straight down a hallway, mashing the go button. Sounds like my sex life. Don't tell my wife.
So anyway, tell us which one of those is your favorite,
yes.
Or if you think they're disjointed, or any that you hope come out. That would be really cool too. And any images you'd like to see?
Yes,
Ooh.
Absolutely. The other thing that I would say of these, and this is just an observation, and I'm not sure if I like it or don't like it, but they are all diverse. You can tell they come from different time periods in digital art. Mm-hmm. Some of them are pencil drawings, like Joda, Warrior of Light, Joda the Unifier.
Yeah.
And what was the other one that you mentioned?
Terra down here. Well, Bart's is
Bart Winota, Joiner of
Kauser,
Forces. Yeah. So a bunch of them are like pencil-looking drawings. A bunch of them are hyper-digital reboot-looking drawings. Some of them are very high fantasy. Some of them have black, white. Some of them are scenes. Some of them are characters.
Some of them are mostly fucking white.
Yeah,
just white.
Very diverse.
Yep.
And I think from a through the ages lens, I like that because it shows maybe the evolution of the style. It shows different characters, different artists that have done different games. Like we've got the Nature's Claim that you mentioned, which is like actually pixel art
from the game
from the 90s. And then we've got something like the Titus Thrasios era, whatever game this is from.
Number 10?
10. And they all look so different. And I think I like that. I think if I'm trying to relate it to Lord of the Rings set, which was my hyper jam, if we had a greater diversity of artists, digital, physical, mixed media artists, and then you scale it down onto a card so it looks hyper detailed, I think I would like that.
I think I dig this lots, because unlike Lord of the Rings, which is primarily something that you see in your brain, because it's a book, Final Fantasy is, from the word go, is 100% visual. Like, people know what this is supposed to look like. You know what all the characters look. There's no interpretive lens through which you can look at Kefka and be like, what does
Ooh.
Kefka look like? Because we all know what he looks like.
My dad calls Kentucky Fried Chicken, KFC, Kefka.
Really?
Yeah, KFC, if you pronounce it phonetically, Kefka.
I call it PFK because that's what it is in French.
Yes.
Because we're a bilingual nation up here in Canada.
Yes, very inclusive. Yes, very important. Are there Final Fantasy books?
No, I don't think there are.
Oh, yeah, I totally knew that.
I don't think there are. And if there are, I'll bet you they're shitty. You know why they'd be shitty? Because they'd be based on the new games. They'd have all the new naming conventions, and you couldn't understand what the hell was going on anyway.
Fair enough.
We're going to get to that when we talk about Final Fantasy 6 and 14 on tomorrow's show. I'm very excited to talk about one of those games and less excited to talk about the other one.
But they're all Magic cards now, so we're excited to talk about both.
I guess.
Okay, so we got Mardu deck. We got Esper deck. There are cards that I like in both of them. There's reprints that I appreciate in both of them. And I'm sure we'll talk about the price of them.
Yeah.
Because some of them new cards, and a couple of them, I actually want to ask you, like, why is this card expensive? Like, why is it good? Is it going to see? Is it getting played in legacy decks? Like, why is it a $30 card?
Because it's new. There's the answer to your question. It's because it's new.
Well,
and it's coming from a thing from the price point on the set is high. Therefore, the pre-order price for the singles is high. Everything is just high. So the prices will be abnormally high until we open this.
I guess we will have a 4-minute show tomorrow.
Oh, no, we got decks to talk about. I downloaded 50 card images, sucker. We got 50 cards to talk about.
Sick. We're going to load those into the computer over in the tooth booth with producer Gary. We're going to make him do it, probably drink a beer. That is, we'll drink a beer. He'll do all the work. And it's going to be episode, what did we say, 492?
We're getting there.
Hit our theme song?
Bye-bye.